Hello, poor people. How are you today? Very quickly, I'm going to reconcile the differences between entrepreneurship and a corporate job because we entrepreneurs have made it appear if you do not go down the path of entrepreneurship, if you do not own a business, then financial freedom is never going to be your testimony, which is wrong, by the way. So we sold this narrative that a corporate job is equivalent to misery. If you have a 9 to 5, it's most likely you're in the commute and pain, all those kind of things. Therefore, that mindset has reduced staff motivation and caused them to engage in things they would not normally do. You see, without predecessors or people we respect showing us the right path, without ourselves, even when we know it's good for us. Let me think of something. Let's say you go to the gym, for instance, it's your first time. You lift weights, and the next day you wake up sore. Had you not the consciousness of that experience as a natural process, it's most likely you won't return there or attribute that problem entirely to something different. It's the same with corporate job. Now, as a reason of tonight's discourse, you might enjoy your 9 to 5, but because of the narrative that is being peddled, you are forced to end the opposite direction. So tonight, after tonight's discourse, it gives you permission to love what you do. And there are so many objectives and cues you can take that improves your position. So the first thing I did is to dispel the wrong narrative. A corporate job is equivalent to misery, and every single person needs to go down the path of entrepreneurship. If we all become leaders, there will be no followers. If there are no followers, you're not a leader. What is entrepreneurship? Let's get our terms right so we ensure we are not speaking past each other. So entrepreneurship is most likely a business. A business. A business is born out of these three keys. Any business, any vision is born out of these three categories. The first is vision. Businesses are born out of vision. Second is passion. The third is hunger. Look at any business, any conglomerate through the lens of this principle, and you see it fall into one or more of the categories. So the first is vision. You can now extrapolate this concept to that of your 9 to 5. People take jobs as a consequence of these three categories: passion, vision, hunger. I really like this job and I'm really passionate about this. This is a capacity I can serve efficiently in. I'm excited to work in this conglomerate because they are the highest. Passion. Vision. I truly believe this company is going somewhere. And if I can serve in this capacity and ingratiate myself enough to own a percentage, I will be successful. Vision. Hunger, which is the category most of you bourgeoisies fall under. There are bills to pay. You have something to do. There are problems money can solve. So as a consequence, you take the job of a janitor, although it's miserable, you're mopping and cleaning because there are real things to do. So since the mindsets or the objectives check out and they can further be or they are interchangeable. Passion, vision, hunger on both sides. The best way to maximize your corporate job is to first identify what category you fall under. Secondly, let's take vision for instance. So you got into a company because you believed in the vision. There was this lady who came on board in the construction company as of 2018, 2019. I sold her the vision. I told her all we are about. I said, okay, this is why we started the company. This is where we are headed. This is what we have done. And this is what we hope to achieve. So if you can come in and there's any way you can improve upon this, you're welcome to try. And yes, am I a proud man? Yes. Does that mean I don't take advice? 100% not. If the janitor walks up to me and suggests a better way to mop the floors, I would listen. And that's the problem with people. Confidence is not equated to arrogance. Because you're confident doesn't mean you don't listen or you trivialize the opinions of others. That is insecurity. And unfortunately, it's even worse if you're in Africa where the glazing is at its peak. People will clap you to your grave. Take a look at our president. He utters some stupid words. And so, what would they do to you if you say something intelligent or if you have a bit of intellect? Exactly. Almost nobody corrects their superior, especially in this day and age. So that's the first thing. So, anyways, back to the story. She came on board, very hardworking, very efficient. She worked as hard as possible up until the point she was able to get shares in the company. And years down the line, she again, as always, I'll call, text you later. We'll do this some other time.